I hope everyone is having a good time. I think we should make some sound on the Pro 3 tonight. And as you know, I'm a little bit picky about my levels. I'm going to put the VCA level to like 100. And there we have it. I think today I want to use the transistor ladder filter. I want to make a sound based on 2 squares. And we try how this works. What I like here is that with the transistor ladder we're getting some nice harmonics here. That's some killer bass. Let's add a sine to the third oscillator. Just to beef it up a bit more. I have some drive on. Add some effect to it. Let's try the stereo delay. Absolutely killer. Let's take the chorus. Let's see, we have the depth and the rate like this. Hey, what's not to love with this sound? It's amazing. Notice we have some drive on here. Let's reduce it. But I kind of like the drive on this one. What about some glide? Delay. You know, this has some, you know, there is something called ladder res compensation. If you want to sound more Moog classic and remove the low frequency on resonance, then you should remove that under miscellaneous and filter option. Now we are dropping the bass. This is how it would be like to live with a pure Moog synthesizer. They behave like this, you know. But that's what I like with the Pro 3, that we can go to the filter miscellaneous and add a ladder res compensation. So we don't lose all the bottom when we increase the resonance. We can do something fun. We can change the shape of the shape mod of oscillator 1 and 2, I guess. Bear with me for a moment. Oscillator 1 shape mod. I think it's enough if we do this on one oscillator only anyway. If I want to do it on the other ones, I will use the modulation matrix instead. Some noise. That didn't do the trick for me. Let's take some feedback. Without feedback. With. It's so easy to get stuck on the same sound when you program on this synthesizer because it gives so much dynamic in the sound. Perhaps you want to hear it without the chorus. That's how it sounded that way. Yeah, that's really cool. Wonder if we should make another sound also while we are hot with the programming now. I want to make some. I want to use the triangles. I want to make a sound that has some delay. And I want to make it a bit mystical. And now I'm going to change the filters with the key step. Key tracking. Increase it more. Even more. See if I can add another oscillator. This is a sawtooth. I want this one to be a triangle as well. These type of sounds, I think they're really cool. I like how they feel a bit mystical, and let's try to detune this one bug a little bit. Put it aside. This is the Prophet 6 filter, by the way. Let's try the transistor ladder. In case you don't like the clipping there, we can reduce the oscillator volume a bit. See if we can make some, perhaps I had some drive on. That's like the character of the transistor ladder filter. Let's add some resonance. I kind of like this sound. Let's try the state variable filter. Reduce the resonance, use it as low pass. Oh, you know, that perhaps I forgot to tell you this, that on the Pro 3, you know, the state variable filter is very different from the other state variable filter, like on the OB6 or TO5. I haven't tried the OBX8, of course, so I cannot say anything there, but it's like when you make a pluck sound and you have the amount of the filter envelope. You can get this very pluckish sound with it. That's something I really love with this. Let's try some resonance because state variable filter grabs the harmonics in an interesting way when you increase the resonance. Just like that. And that. Some prefer it, some might not prefer it, I guess. I'm so weak for this type of sounds. When they get a little bit warm, let's try some glide, you know. Now the sound is sliding around a bit. Let's record some steps here. You can really be an artist with this synthesizer. Understand me correct now when I say that I really love the digital oscillator number 3, because this synth would have been so much boring if it had 3 analog oscillators. I mean, this one, the third digital oscillator, really opens up so many new possibilities. So many new, I mean. And it's like to have something extra, you know, that makes the synth so hard to get tired on. I think that if it had like 3 analog oscillators only and no digital one, I guess the wavetable one, I guess, I think I wouldn't have been so much interested in this machine, but this makes it so nice and perfect. In case you might wonder what wavetable oscillator I'm using there, it's the Super Saw. Oh, this is so good. Some might say Sequential have boring effects, but I think they do the job here. I removed them for a while. Yeah, they do a great job actually. Of course, they are no Eventide effect or lexicon, but what synthesizer really have good effects? Third Wave and Virus and these things, you know, they have so good, but we put that aside. And Roland, of course, they make good effects as crazy to be built in. But this one is excellent. We cannot have everything, you know. You see, the third digital oscillator really makes a good job. Let's record another sequence so we don't get too boring. Which, I apologize, felt like the same almost. This is the sequential wavetable I'm using right now. In case you wonder why the screen is flickering, because I operate two values at the same time, so it bounces between these back and forth. That's why, so it's no error. This is how it should be. Of course I could be using an LFO for this, but this is the joy with synthesizer, just to fiddle around. I think we should be happy there, and as you can see, you can bring so many fun sounds with this synthesizer. And I'm just scratching the surface, of course. I mean, just imagine what you can do with this amazing sequencer that you record values into two analog oscillators, one wavetable and external input and feedback loop, noise, 3 filters. What more can we ask for? Of course, what I would like to ask for, if there is going to be a new release, I would love one that focuses like to have more wavetable oscillators. But when I think of it, is it really necessary? I don't think so. I mean, I think this is good enough. More than good enough, of course. So that was a wrong word by me. But a Prophet 12, please. That would be nice to have a reissue on. I couldn't wait for that. So as always, have a nice evening and take care, or morning whenever you're watching this video, if you're at work listening to it right now. I hope you have a good day, and thank you for watching.